Hi, I'm Benjamin Uresti, and I'm the lab tech for the MESA project room at San Antonio College. And I'm going to try to make a Rube Goldberg machine. And my Rube Goldberg machine is to try to activate certain steps, and the certain steps will supply a puppy with a biscuit. So originally I drew out a rough diagram and then also listed the number of instructions or steps that I would do. And then I created a diagram of like a ball would hit the dominoes, a ball would go down the incline, then it would hit a clip, and then the clip would be attached to a string, would be attached to a basket, and then the basket would release the bone that would supply the puppy with a bone. And then I would start looking at all the stuff I had for components and things like that I can be able to use. I had this plastic piece that I could use as a rail for balls. And then I had this cardboard piece that I found from a washer that was just a support for a washer. And this was a hinge, an idea for a hinge, just a piece of scrap metal in the yard that I was able to use. And I attached a food tray to it that would hold the puppy bone that then would be attached to a string that would then be released. And I used a cymbal stand as like kind of a pulley or something like that for the string to be attached to. And then it would be attached to the potato chip little connector, little clip, and then it would activate a bell. And a lot of Rube Goldbergs use a bell. They use something to indicate that they accomplished their task. Then I had a baseball on top of my the rail. And then I had other balls that would go down the rail and then activate the clip. And then, like I said, I had this little spool from a printer, 3D printer. And then I had my Rubik's Cube that would support it. And then luckily I was able to create a system using, like I said, the 3D printed part. And that ball was held on with friction onto that piece of on the spool of tape. I had dominoes. Dominoes would activate. And I would drop a ball bearing that would be attached to my windmill that would go down and hit the dominoes. And then go down and hit the other ball bearing, which luckily also wedged itself just right. And then would fall when the other ball would hit. And then, like I said, that's close-ups of all the parts that are related to this assembly. And so here's an example of the rail and the dominoes hitting that and pushing the ball down. There's a large ball bearing that I used and the C-clamps. And once again, like I said, this is my diagram, and then that's it. I also added a few more things as I was building this. And this is what the final thing looks like on the table. And now let's take a look at it. Let's see it work. Yay! Puppy ball. Puppy bone.
The biscuit is supposed to fall in the dog supposed to eat it, but he wrapped the biscuit.
Okay, great. So you see that I was able to create a Rube Goldberg machine. I was able to accomplish it and even add a few more steps to the whole process to make it more complicated and make it more fun. And that's what happens when you're building something, that sometimes you'll say, well, maybe I could do this and maybe I can do that. So I was able to accomplish getting this little biscuit to dogs. and then I was able to complete the Rube Goldberg. It was a lot of fun, and you guys can also work on something similar to be able to challenge yourself and make something fun. So enjoy yourselves.
Hello, my name is Jacob Dunn, and this is my Rube Goldberg machine. One of my chores that I dislike doing the most is feeding the dogs, and that is what my Rube Goldberg machine will do. First, my book, that is my wedge. My phone will vibrate, which will transfer its energy to the domino. Dominoes will fall, hit the ping pong ball. Ping pong ball will fall, will roll and hit the domino, so domino will fall, hit the car. The car is my wheel and axle that will roll and hit the dominoes, and then hit the big domino that'll hit my other car, which is also a wheel and axle. That'll go down this inclined plane. That'll hit all of these dominoes. That'll hit my ping pong ball that is inside my inclined plane. And then this is my pulley up here. So when the ping pong ball hits the water bottle will fall, and the cup will tip over, and all the dog food will go in the bowl. Now let's go see if it works.
Oh, eat your food. Eat your food, Bella.
So as you can see that the YouTube user was able to make something very similar to mine, or like I said, my idea did the same thing. It fed a dog. And so his dog, he fed this kind of stuff here, these little granules. And my dog we fed a biscuit, so that we accomplished the same task. And he also did something very original and very cool, where that he was able to start his machine with a cell phone, which was a really cool idea and something I wouldn't mind incorporating with another design similar to his. So I wish that you come up with some innovative and some really cool ideas yourselves to make your machine work. I wish you the best of luck and good luck.